Welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I know it's a while ago, so I do apologise, I had some curry and I absolutely loved it. I was in Bradford, one of my favourite cities for food. In today's video, I'm still in Bradford. I've come back, did some shopping, but I fancy something a little bit more on the lines of fast food. So we're going to go to a popular place that a lot of people tell me to go to actually, and it's actually quite popular here, and there's a lot of food on the menu. So I'm hoping they'll have some sort of a box with some variety of food in it, otherwise I'm gonna have to order loads of separate food. But yeah, let's make our way there now and let's hope that the food is good. FYI, I probably showed it already, but yes, it's fast food, it's burgers, it's that sort of stuff. Moons! This place looks really good, so let's go in and check it out. Yeah, look at the menu. The menu looks actually pretty decent, so let's go in and check out the food. Okay, so I've taken a seat. I'm gonna take a look at the menu because I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit overwhelming. There is actually a lot of food here. I'm looking for like a Munchbox. I think some of these Munchboxes have got multiple burgers in, which is actually amazing for value for money, but I'm not gonna be able to eat that much. Although actually I could maybe do more than one burger, and then that way I can try out more than one burger. And they've actually got a good amount of seating here as well. They've got 2 floors, some seating downstairs, some seating upstairs, nice and clean. I actually kind of like this place. I can see why it's quite popular. I can see how it'd be really family friendly as well. So yeah, this was pretty difficult to do because they've actually got really good value for money, if I'll be honest with you. But I'm just one person. There's like multiple burgers. But what you can actually do is you can get this burger box, which is what I've got, which has got a lot of stuff. It's got like a burger, it's got stir-fried doner, it's got some fries, drinks, dip, and obviously the burger, like I said. But you can actually do, there's a single one here, $9.99. So that's what I've got. However, I upgraded for the burger. There's a selection of burgers. I think it's like a zinger burger, that sort of stuff. But I really like the look of this dynamite one. So I've upgraded. So my bill came to $10.99. So it looks like it's gonna be a lot of food, and hopefully it's gonna be really tasty. It's gonna be a quick little review today because I'm really hungry. We're gonna get the food, we're gonna try it out, and then I will give you my thoughts at the end. Just opened the burger, smells amazing, very, very saucy. I'm gonna show you guys fully the whole thing. What I liked though, it came on a plate, which was actually a pretty nice little touch, because obviously they ask if you're eating in or eating out. So yeah, nice little touch there. So we've got some doner here, which actually looks really good, smells good. Not a big portion of chips, but that's okay. We've got some wings here, and then look at the size of this burger. Like, it's a dynamite burger, smells sweet. I'm excited to have that. All my food's here. You do get some mayo and ketchup. I imagine, actually no, is one garlic sauce? I think one is garlic sauce, which I'm really happy about. I like mayo, but it needs a bit of that garlic in there. Bismillah. Might not be garlic actually. Chips are okay. They do taste a little bit overdone. I like that we've got a BDS-free drink as well. But let's go straight for the doner, just because it's getting cold. I've been sat here doing lots of shots. And the drink, by the way, sorry, is Classic Cola. Very original name. You get yourself some cutlery. Let's go for this doner because, like I said, it's gonna get cold, but it looks good. A little bit on the thin side, if I'll be honest with you. A little bit on the thin side, but it's stir-fried, so it's in some sauces, got some peppers. That's actually a really nice sauce. The doner meat is actually pretty good quality as well. It looks on the thin side, but it's still a little bit meaty. It's not got much fat on there. I'm actually genuinely delicious. I think this whole meal cost me $10.99 with the burger upgraded. I would like, I guess, maybe a little bit more chips. I do feel like for a Munchbox, when you pay like 10, 12 quid, usually you get a little bit more food. Maybe some strips in there would be nice. But the main event is actually this burger. Like I said, I did pay a little bit extra to get this upgraded. I think the Munchbox was $9.99, and with this upgraded, so £1 more, it was $10.99. I didn't pay that much extra, but that's a pretty decent looking burger. Let's give it a go. Bismillah. Spicy and sweet. I tell you what, the crunch on that was delicious. That is a really, really good burger. I don't know if it's just gonna be sort of batter the whole way, or if the ratio of meat to batter is gonna be good. It's definitely a generous amount, but I am used to like a little bit more chicken inside. Still a really, really good burger, super spicy. Love that it's maintained that crunch as well. Something that you don't see often in a lot of burger places, and it is a pretty big fillet. However, if you're comparing this to, let's say, the Manchester food scene, which I often do because that's where I'm currently living, then you might not get this level of crunch, but you would get this size fillet, but a thicker chicken piece. Let's move on to the wings. We've got these wings as well, which I think these are peri-peri. They didn't actually ask me for the flavor or the spice level, so that burger's really hot. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be spicy. Let's give it a go. Do you know what, they don't look that good, but that charring on there is actually delicious. And I love, the peri-peri is more like a paste rather than just like a drippy, saucy thing. Actually comes straight off the bone as well. That's a big bonus for me. Big bone bonus. Haha, sorry. No, not funny. Anyway, that was actually really quick. I thought I'd probably spend a little bit more time on this food, but that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna give you a quick ranking of where I think this fits in terms of a Munchbox. It's gonna be a vague one, but before I get there, I do wanna just talk a little bit more about the food because I'm still here, I'm still eating. But I think in terms of improvements, I think a bigger portion of fries definitely would be, I think, welcomed. But I found a lot of Munchboxes, they do kind of skimp out on the fries a little bit. I don't actually know why. It's like the cheapest item there, right? I think the doner meat portion is quite good. Considering it's a Munchbox, I think the doner meat portion is quite good. Each piece itself is actually quite fat and juicy, so that is actually pretty decent. And I like that they've got some wings in there. They're a little bit small, but they taste pretty good. I don't know how big the standard burger usually is. If they're this size, then again, the burger is actually pretty decent. I think as far as spicy sweet stuff goes, you guys are probably going to absolutely love that. It's definitely on the thin side, but I really like that batter. Often I find a lot of burgers, when you dip them in sauce, they go a little bit soggy, especially if they've been sort of sat there for a while or maybe wrapped in some foil or something. Here they give it on a plate, and I think you can just kind of see it's just kind of fresh looking. I was just going to bite straight into that and make my whole face go messy. Wings are a little bit cold, but I did spend like 10-15 minutes doing lots of shots, so that could just be a me problem. Anyway, give you a quick little rating of what I think this Munchbox is out of 10. I've not done this before, so it's going to be a bit of a weird one. But I'm going to compare this to the Munchboxes that I've had in Manchester. Some of the ones I absolutely love. And I'm obviously going to factor in price. So I think firstly, price-wise, this is definitely at a good level. Generally speaking, some of the Munchboxes, I think the last one I did, Fat Boy, for example, that ended up being, I did upgrade it, but that ended up being like 19 or 20. So almost doubled this price. By the way, if I got that wrong, please watch the video and correct me down below. I actually can't remember now. I remember paying a few extra quid. I think maybe the standard one was like 13 quid. They had really big strips, a good burger, and it's similar to this. I think this probably sits out of 10, maybe 7.5. or an 8, because I genuinely like each item here. I just wish they gave you a little bit more fries and maybe one extra thing. Maybe include the drink. I don't know if the drink was included in this actually. Do you know what? I take that back. I'm giving these guys an 8.5 because drink is included, which I know it's gonna sound weird, but you'd be surprised at how many places do not include a drink in there. So having a drink plus the additional options for BDS free drink, it's great touch. Let me actually taste the drink. I've not done that yet. Bismillah. That's actually a pretty good Coke alternative. Tastes almost the same. Coming from someone who's not had Coke for many years, to me that tastes almost the same. So that was my meal. Let me give you my final thoughts right at the end. Finally got to try Moose. I didn't have their pizzas, and they have quite a big menu. There's a lot of things on there that I didn't actually get to try. But what I did try, I genuinely liked, minus the fries. I think those definitely needed improvement. As they're getting colder, they get worse as well. The burger I genuinely enjoyed. Doner meat was amazing. The wings are really good as well. I think if I come back, I'd probably try some of the other things, like some of their fried stuff maybe. Well, obviously the chicken was fried, but like the pizza, or maybe they've got fried wings. They've got Parmesan as well. And I think the value was pretty good, minus some of the things that I mentioned earlier. And shout out to this drink. This was actually a really good drink. Closest to Coke, one of the closest to Coke alternatives I think I've had. A little bit low on the fizz, but everything else really good. But that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. Drop a like if you liked the video, and drop a comment if there's anywhere else you want me to go to in Bradford. If you want to stick around, there'll be a video on one of these sides. I can never remember which side, but for now, I'll catch you all in that next video.